Hi guys, Michael from WalaoehTV, and today we are making cow cookies. These biscuits are basically a thin wafer biscuit of a mix of vanilla and chocolate biscuits. You can use them for dipping in coffee or tea. So basically what we've done here is we've added 2 tablespoons of almonds and walnuts, both to counteract the bitter taste of walnuts and the sweet taste of almonds. We add some sesame seeds. We grind that up as soft as powder as we can get it. To our mixing bowl we add a cup of melted butter. Make sure the butter is not burnt. Just about 1 minute in the microwave should be enough. Half a cup of oil and basically 1 cup of water. You can use as much vanilla essence as you like in this recipe. We like to have quite a strong vanilla taste, so we added 2 big tablespoons of vanilla and just half a teaspoon of salt. We need 2 cups of sugar. I've actually used just a little bit less than 2 cups, but this requires 2 full cups of sugar. Mix it around with the spoon first, as you don't want to get a big mess everywhere with your blender or your mixer. Using the electrical mixer, mix it up a little bit and until you get quite a thick consistency, and let the sugar basically dissolve into the mix. I've just added the ground nuts. If you have big clumps of walnuts or almonds or sesame stuck together, break them apart or separate them or remove them altogether. We need to add 2 cups of flour. You need to add 3 cups of flour here actually, but because we're judging by consistency, we've started off with 2 cups and then we've slowly added the 3rd cup in. So mix that through with the blender until you get a very smooth and fine consistency with your cookie dough. If it's too thin, you can add some more flour, and as you can see here, there's a small piece of walnut, which actually I didn't remove in this when I was making this, and I ended up with a clog in the piping bag. So after that we add 2 egg whites and we blend it through again. We mix it until you get a really smooth consistency with the dough. We've just added about a tablespoon of rum essence. Rum essence is just to get rid of the egg smell, but also it gives a beautiful flavour when added with vanilla and cocoa. So here we've used 2 heaped tablespoons of cocoa powder. You can use 3, you can use 4 if you really want it very strong. Make sure you stir through the cocoa powder before you mix it, because you'll end up with a mess all over the place. So we mix it through, and then basically until you get the same sort of consistency as you did with the white dough. Make sure you do this in 2 separate bowls. With the piping bag, pipe the cookie dough into fairly thick swirls into the center of the tray, and also leave enough space for obviously for them to flatten out. What we're going to do here is also use the chocolate mix that we've done and put it on top of the white mix. It's up to you how you do this dish. If you want to put the white on the chocolate or the chocolate on the white, it's up to you. In the end, it's going to end up quite flat. The thicker you want the biscuit to be, the more flour you need to add. So once you've done that, we wanted a flat, thin biscuit for dipping in tea and coffee and so on. So basically, you end up with a number of flat biscuits, and then with the white on top, it will actually sort of melt into the chocolate and vice versa. So you bake that for about 15 to 20 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. After 15 minutes, you should really check the biscuit, because if you don't get them all the same size, some will burn, some will overcook, some will be undercooked. So firstly, try and get the dough into the tray as the same as possible, so have them all the same. And once you've done baking, you should end up with something like this. Different colors, different shapes, different sizes, but in the end they are flat. Thank you for watching. You are cooking with Micho on WalaoehTV.